Hello and welcome, moneymakers. This is the Mind Blueprint, where we will be discussing how to gain clarity and control to reach your objectives. So I hope you guys are ready. This is going to be a very straightforward blueprint. So let's begin. Part 1 is your mission, or inevitably your goal. Now, what this includes is, what is the end goal? So that's really a question you need to ask yourself. It's something that you should never actually lose sight of. Having your sights set on the end goal is vital when you're undergoing anything in life. So any task you're trying to achieve, you always need to be focused and dedicated to actually getting that task complete. Always ask yourself these following questions to help aid your journey. What is my goal? What am I trying to achieve by doing all this? Why am I doing all this? And if you keep those questions in your mind, whenever you're trying to get to somewhere, trying to achieve a goal, whether it's small, medium, large, whatever the goal is, it doesn't matter whether it's financially based, whether it's something that you're trying to create or a new project that you're working on, it doesn't really matter. You need to shape your mind in a way that your goal is always clear and in your sights. Remind yourself often why it is as difficult as it is to get to that finish line. Because like we always say, if it's easy to do, then everybody would be doing it, right? So, clarity. We want to kind of touch on clarity for a moment, just so that we can help ease that transition period for you. So having a clear objective requires focus and determination. There are way too many distractions in our day-to-day life, which makes us stray from our overall path to financial independence. Having clarity and knowing where we want to be in 5 years, it could be 10 years, it could be 20 years, it's really where you've actually placed that finishing line is key when we're aiming to achieve a goal which others can only dream of. Having clarity and using your motivation to succeed will go a very long way in helping you reach your goals. Part 2 is innovation, which of course equals creativity. Success is not easy to come by, but it is easier when you gain it in a more creative and innovative way, rather than what others already have. Always strive to create something new, something better, and something which is more beneficial to others around you. Focus more on problem solving, creating something which is both easy to use and solves a problem, rather than creating something which already exists or even copying a similar type of project and just rebranding it to suit your needs. People will always value your creativity more when it is based off of something original rather than something which already exists. Don't be afraid to create something new. Chances are it's better than anything else out there. Self-control. Now, self-control is the other topic we wanted to kind of discuss before we really start getting into this particular blueprint. So self-control, which is the go-to for any successful person, or well, a lot of successful people, really. It is for me as well. So having that self-control will help you overcome a lot of obstacles. It will also help people see you in a completely different light. The path to success is a long and tough road to travel. It's not straight cut and it's not an easy one. So having self-control throughout your journey will help you deal with not just problems or obstacles that come across your path, but will also help achieve a lot more. So having self-control will help you get to the finish line every time. So this is one other part which we wanted to discuss because it is part of success, which is disappointment. And disappointment, unfortunately, is inevitable. It is also a very good educational tool to use if you focus on seeing it as exactly that and nothing more. Failure is also a great teacher when it comes to the road less traveled. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that term before. Remember that in the hardest of times, you are the master of your own universe, and what happens to you depends on your perception on the matter. Using your self-control to deal with difficult situations will aid you tremendously on your journey to success. So let's dive into part 3, which is networking. Now this is a very, and I cannot stress how important this part actually is, because networking also equals advertising. And the reason why I say that, you'll probably understand from what's coming, but ideally the more people you network with, the bigger your outreach will be. So creating a social network presence will actually help you spread the word regarding products and services you're working on, and will possibly or other ones that you might possibly be creating in the future. Is one of the most important things you will do along your affiliate journey. The bigger the network, the bigger the buzz. Obviously, that makes absolute sense if you think about it. So the more people you're talking to, the more people are going to get interested in what you're working on, or who you're working with, or the projects that you're currently developing, etc., etc. Never underestimate the power of social networking. It can make or break your projects, which is absolutely true. Networking can also be seen as free advertising because it focuses mainly on organic marketing rather than cold leads. And I am actually referring to talking to people, whether you use Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever your platform, whatever your choice. The fact is that creating that type of following, that type of community around you, that has the same type of interests as you, will actually help you get much further down the line, and much quicker as well. So try and do as much networking as you possibly can to create that outreach. Now, here are the 3 Ds of success, which I also wanted to include in this blueprint, just to kind of help you on a little bit further. So number 1 is difficulty. If something is difficult to achieve, then it's much more it's much more worth it when it is actually within your grasp, because having achieved something which was difficult to do will always give you more satisfaction than if it was something that was quite easy. If it isn't difficult, then it isn't worth it. Number 2 is determination. Being determined to succeed will always help you push past the finish line and go further than that, and further than you've ever dreamed of. If you're determined to succeed, there is literally nothing that can stand in your way. So success is never out of reach if you're determined to obtain it. And number 3 is discipline. Discipline and structure will always be tools you will have to count on if you want to be successful in any business venture. Look at any successful person out there, and you will see these are the 2 traits in their day-to-day routine. Okay, discipline and structure. If you can discipline yourself to have a particular routine which you follow on a daily basis, then every single thing that you do, or any problem that you come across, you'll be able to deal with it much easier than, say, for example, if you didn't use any of these tools. So remember, guys, difficulty, determination, and discipline. Those are the 3 Ds of success. Part 4 is dedication, which also equals development. Okay, you understand what that means shortly. As previously mentioned, being dedicated to succeed will also help you gain focus and control over your overall objective. It will also help you to develop your skill set and provide you with much needed experience, which can only be gained with time and via trial and error. So yes, if you do want to be successful, you will have times where you will fail. The quicker you actually get to grasp with that idea, the quicker it will be for you to get to that finish line that you crave so much to reach. Always try and stay motivated. Do not allow yourself to be discouraged when you come across an unsuccessful attempt. Every project comes with highs and lows. Some lows may be more than the highs, but once you have grasped what needs to be done to make your project successful, you will become that much more determined to succeed. Personal development is based on knowledge, so consume as much of it as possible, and that does mean watching videos, whether it's on YouTube or whatever it is, educational videos, especially in regards to the niche that you guys are in. So try and read books, educational books, traffic management books, lead creation, etc., etc. These are all things that will help you grow your knowledge base, and believe me, it is something that will take you to places that you've never dreamed of. Okay, having a solid knowledge base is something you can use to build on and hopefully create something absolutely incredible. So this will help you reach your goals quicker and with ease, and may prevent you from making or taking any unnecessary risks. I've always told people that, just a little bit of a side though, I've always told people that if you learn from other people's mistakes, the likelihood of you making that mistake again as well is going to be very, very low. So try and learn from others. So just to do a quick recap on what we've discussed in this blueprint, part one was your mission, which is also your goal. So you need to try and remember and ask yourself those questions. What is your mission? What is your end goal? Where is the finish line? Why are you doing this? So if you have a clear idea of exactly that, and always trying to keep it in your focus, then you will never lose sight of it. Part two was innovation, which also equal creativity. So be innovative by using your creativity to create something new. Try, if you can, not to copy other people, because like I've said, it's always best to succeed in originality than it's always best to fail at originality than succeed in imitation. Number three was networking, which is also advertising. So use your social networks to create awareness about your projects or programs that you're working on, which will help you tremendously, believe me. Dedication, which equals development. Always stay dedicated to developing yourself, to becoming better at what you do. So that was mainly based around knowledge. Try and grow your knowledge base so that you can be more creative, which inevitably will help you to create something better, something new. Thank you very much for checking out this blueprint, guys. I hope it was educational. We hope that the information provided to you in this blueprint has proven helpful and has provided you with value, which we hope will aid in your affiliate journey. As always, we wish you all the best and much success in the foreseeable future. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us directly by sending us an email to contact@money-makers.info, and we will do our best to assist you however we can. On behalf of Moneymakers, we'd like to thank you for being part of this incredible community and taking the time out to checking out this blueprint. Like I said, hopefully this will help your journey, make it a little bit easier, provide you with some ideas, and hopefully some sort of guidance. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email or contact us on Facebook or whatever platform you are actually watching this on. So thank you very much for your time, and we will speak to you guys soon. Stay motivated.